Hello, welcome to the strategic analysis of Delta Airlines. My name is Ashley Berard, and my teammates are Brian, Neva, Jacob, and Lauren. This is for the Washington State University Carson College of Business, Management 590, where we studied strategy, formation, and organizational design. Quick introduction, our team chose Delta Airlines for our company in this project. Delta Airlines is a major global airline. They are leading in the air travel industry. Our strategic review will examine its current position, and some key areas that we covered in this presentation include market analysis and recommendations for future growth. The presentation outlines strategic challenges and proposed solutions. So just a more brief introduction. As I stated earlier, Delta Airlines is a leading company within its industry. They really strive to have operational excellence along with quality customer service. This presentation will analyze the market and give an overview of potential growth opportunities. And then quick overview of what we will cover. We will first go into analyzing the competitive market, moving on to recommendations, and then from those recommendations, implementation plans, and then we'll finish it off with a conclusion. Here is a company overview of Delta Airlines. Delta Airlines has a very rich history and strong company background. Dating all the way back to 1924 when it was founded, it has had 100 plus years in the industry. It has since become a leading American airline in aviation. Their mission focuses on providing excellent service. There are key financial statistics that demonstrate their market position, and Delta is committed to its vision and core values. So why Delta? It is highly profitable. The financial statistics demonstrate that. It is globally visible as it is expanded internationally and across borders. This is one advantage that Delta Airlines has over some of their competitors. And as mentioned previously, it is a very established airline dating all the way back to 1924. So now diving into strategies, their main strategy is premium customer experience. They have implemented this into their company through global presence, customer service, and efficient travel processes. By further enhancing all three of these things, they are continuously working towards a premium customer experience.
An external environmental analysis. Delta's operations are influenced by political, economic, and sociocultural trends, which shape the company's strategy. A more global, stable political environment can reduce concerns about international travel, potentially boosting demand for international flights. This provides an opportunity for Delta to expand its global reach, assuming political tensions remain low. However, any resurgence of political unrest in specific regions could negatively affect international travel and Delta's profitability. Economically, rising fuel prices up over 3% increased Delta's operational costs and ticket prices, potentially reducing demand, particularly in price-sensitive markets. However, the global economic recovery is boosting consumer confidence and disposable income, which is expected to spur growth in leisure travel. Delta must balance these higher operational costs with the growing demand for affordable travel options. Sociocultural trends, especially those related to sustainability and diversity, have become increasingly important. Consumers are placing greater importance on eco-friendly travel options, urging Delta to adopt more sustainable practices such as using sustainable aviation fuels, or SAFs, and carbon-neutral technologies. Failure to meet these expectations could harm Delta's reputation, particularly among younger, eco-conscious passengers. Additionally, Delta's commitment to diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI) strengthens its brand appeal, attracting a wider range of passengers and enhancing its reputation. On the technological front, while there is limited differentiation in aircraft technology across the industry, Delta can gain competitive advantages by focusing on innovations that improve the passenger experience. Adopting the latest aircraft and cutting-edge technologies will boost operational efficiencies and consumer satisfaction, helping Delta maintain competitiveness. Environmental concerns remain central to Delta's strategy, with a focus on carbon neutrality and fuel-efficient aircrafts. However, the company faces challenges including reliance on carbon-intensive fuels and limited scalability of SAFs. Achieving long-term sustainability goals requires significant investment in technology and innovation. From a legal standpoint, evolving regulations on passenger rights and labor laws affect Delta's operation. Staying compliant with these laws is crucial to prevent legal issues and maintain passenger trust. Intellectual property protection is also important to safeguard Delta's technological innovations and competitive edge. Delta faces significant challenges due to these factors, but 5 trends stand out specifically. Delta will need to focus their efforts on addressing these 5 issues to maintain profitability and sustain long-term business goals. These trends are political, economic, environmental, sociocultural, and legal. The 5 key trends identified are crucial to Delta's strategy. The improvement in global political stability presents an opportunity to expand the international routes, and political stability reduces travel apprehension and boosts demand. However, rising fuel prices, currently at 5 months high, poses challenges to Delta's operational costs, potentially leading to higher ticket prices and decreased demand. To address this, Delta should focus on cost-saving initiatives such as investing in fuel-efficient aircrafts. Increasing consumer demand for sustainability is a major trend, pushing Delta to adopt more eco-friendly practices. As environmentally conscious travelers seeking greener options, Delta's commitment to sustainability helps meet consumer expectations and stay competitive. Similarly, the company's ongoing DEI initiatives continue to enhance its brand reputation and appeal to a broader customer base, making these efforts a key priority. Finally, evolving passenger rights regulations and labor law requirements require Delta to ensure compliance to avoid legal issues. Proactively addressing these changes will foster customer trust, reducing legal risks, and enhance operational stability.
Hello, everyone. My name is Brian Balil, and I'm excited to take you through my section of the strategic analysis of Delta Airlines, focusing on 3 key areas: industry environment, Delta's internal strengths, and how it compares to its competitors. When you think about air travel airlines, we often focus on the customer experience, buying a ticket, boarding a flight, and reaching our destination. But behind the scenes, airlines like Delta operate in one of the most competitive and high-pressure industries in the world. Today, we'll start by looking at the external challenges Delta faces using Porter's 5 forces to break down the competitive landscape. Then we will shift inwards to examine Delta's strengths and weaknesses, followed by a SWOT analysis to identify oppor- opportunities and threats. Finally, we will compare Delta to its competitors and discuss what sets them apart. Let us begin by looking at the broader airline industry. The airline industry is incredibly competitive, with tight profit margins and constant external pressures. Porter's 5 forces framework helps us understand these challenges and how Delta navigates them. Competitive rivalry. Delta competes directly with industry giants like United, American, and Southwest. Price wars, service quality, and customer loyalty programs make competition fierce. Supply power. Airlines don't just operate independently, they rely on aircraft manufacturers like Boeing and Airbus, as well as fuel suppliers. These suppliers hold significant power, affecting the cost and profitability. Buyers' power. Customers have more choices than ever. They can easily compare fares and schedules and perks. While Delta SkyMile loyalty programs help retain passengers. Travelers will switch airlines if the price or experience isn't right. New threats to new entries. Starting an airline isn't easy. High startup costs, um, regulatory hurdles, and infrastructure needs make it difficult for new competitors to enter the market. However, smaller regional airlines and international carriers are expanding into the U.S. market remain a factor. Threat of threats of sub while long-haul travelers have a few alternative high-speed rail and virtual meetings have impacted short-haul business travel. Airlines must constantly adapt to changes travel habits. Delta must navigate these forces carefully to maintain market share, but industry challenges alone don't tell the full story. Let's take a look at to see what makes Delta strong. For the airlines to stay competitive, it needs more than just planes. It needs strategy, innovation, and strong internal resources. Delta's success is built on four key strengths. Fleet modernization. Delta invests heavily in fuel-efficient aircraft, helping to reduce costs and improve environmental sustainability. Technology and innovation, AI-driven customer service, advanced booking platforms, and digital operations streamline processes and enhance passenger experience. Labor relations. A strong workforce is essential for prioritizing employees, training, and build build a solid labor agreements that contribute to high service quality, financial stability. Delta Delta's revenues diverse revenue streams include valuable partnerships with American Express, provide financial resilience even during economic downturns. While these strengths set Delta apart, it's equally important to recognize weaknesses that this is where the SWOT analyzation comes in. The SWOT analyzation provides a clear snapshot of where Delta stands and what it needs to focus on moving forward. Strengths. Delta has a strong brand reputation, a high customer loyalty supported by SkyMiles programs. Its premium service offering, the 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 illustrates it's from the budget airlines. Finan- Financially, Delta is has maintained subsidies through diverse revenue streams. Weaknesses: high operational costs, fuel and labor cut into profits. Delta remains dependent on suppliers like Boeing for fleet upgrades, limiting flexibility in economic downturns. Significant impact travel, significantly impact travel, making revenue unpredictable opportunities, exploring a high growth in international markets presents a major opportunity. Investing in sustainable aviation fuel and eco-friendly could Deltas as industry leaders in sustainability. Aircraft artificial intelligence and automation could improve efficiency and cost savings. Threats: rising fuel prices and economic volatility, volatility poses financial risk. Low-cost carriers and premium international airlines continue to grow, changing government regulations, prioritizing travel restrictions, and impact to operations, addressing its weaknesses, capitalizing opportunities. Delta can strengthen its competitive edge by seeking of the seeking of let's now compare Delta with its biggest rivals. The airline industry is a constant battleground for market share, and Delta's key competitors have their own strategies for success. Let's break this down. American Airlines, on cost leadership and efficiency, keep operational expenses low while maintaining excellent global network. American Airlines. American strategy is to revolves around its massive international reach, exploring aggressively to maintain global dominance. Southwest Airlines, unlike Delta, Southwest Airlines is a cost carrier that prioritizes affordability, simplified service, and current conscious, attracting budget-conscious travelers. Delta Delta's competitive edge. Delta finds a middle ground. It isn't the cheapest, and it relies solely on the internal instead of its focus on premium service, strong customer loyalty, and financial management. Its strategy allows Delta to maintain strong brand identity while competing in a multi-market segment. By balancing cost efficiency and service quality, Delta defines itself in the crowd industry, but stays ahead of and it must continually be evolving. To summarize, Delta Airlines faces intense competition, high supplier power, evolving customer expectations, and strong brand resources and competitive posturing help it remain the leader in the industry. Looking ahead, Delta has opportunities to grow by expanding into new markets, adopting sustainable technologies, improve efficiency on how it must also navigate economic volatility, rising costs, increasing compensation. With that all now pass with that with that I'll now pass it over to the next presenter.
Hello, my name is Lauren Cagle, and I'm excited to walk you through the key strategic issues we have identified for Delta, our recommendations for how to solve the top problem, and our implementation plan. There are three key problems Delta Airlines is currently facing: IT outages, competitive rivalry, and labor shortages. Delta Airlines has been involved in intense competition with their competitors for years. This is mainly due to the lack of differentiation between the companies. The areas that are impacted by this problem are sales, level of differentiation, and customer experience. Due to there being comparable options out there, it makes it difficult to be at the forefront of customers' minds when they are deciding who to fly with, affecting Delta's sales if they are not first. Because differentiation is hard to come by, it is difficult to stand out and remain successful. Though competitive rivalry can be good for consumers as it drives companies to be the best that they can be. Labor shortages are a major problem for the company, predominantly with tradespeople, pilots, entry-level workers, and air traffic controllers. The lack of tradespeople can cause supply chain issues, resulting in the airline not receiving the parts they need for their aircrafts, while the lack of pilots and other support staff causes staffing problems. All of these factors result in cancellations and delays, overall impacting Delta's ability to maintain success and customer satisfaction. IT outages impact reservations, boarding passes and baggage, crew scheduling, general operations, consumer trust, company image, and revenue. These outages cause a stoppage in every aspect that comes with air travel, upsetting consumers and impacting revenue. Not only do they cause problems in the present, but also in future business operations. If travelers have a bad experience with Delta, they are not likely to fly with the airline again, and might even share their experience with others, impacting the company image and future revenues. Also, the rescheduled flights, refunds, and vouchers can severely impact the company's profits. The impact of IT outages on the company's goals, viability, and performance is the reason why it is the top problem for Delta. We have developed three strategic recommendations to assist Delta in solving their IT problems. The first recommendation is to invest in and upgrade the company's IT infrastructure. This was deemed necessary as updates are needed in order to protect the company from future outages. Investment in the infrastructure is needed to ensure systems are enhanced and reliable for the increasing demands of long-term operation. The second recommendation is for Delta to enhance its crisis management and customer communication systems. Consumers were highly unsatisfied with Delta's response to the CrowdStrike outage. In order to mitigate this, communication plans through mobile apps, social media, and the website need to be implemented to maintain transparency. Also, compensation options need to be more clearly defined, so if there is an outage again, there is a plan in place for how to rectify the situation for travelers. The third recommendation is the investment in increased team member training and the expansion of the IT workforce. This is to increase prevention, troubleshooting capabilities, and the ability to resolve technical problems in a timely manner. Not only will this minimize downtime and safeguard Delta's profitability, it will also increase customer satisfaction since outages will not be as frequent nor last as long. In order for Delta to successfully implement the IT infrastructure plan, there are several key resources that must be acquired and developed. Technological infrastructure must be enhanced with cloud computing systems, AI-driven monitoring systems, upgraded cybersecurity measures, disaster recovery solutions, and network resilience. These tools will all improve Delta's efficiency and security when handling data. Knowledge in IT and cybersecurity must be developed among current employees, and experts in these fields need to be acquired. Hiring IT and cybersecurity specialists along with third-party consultants will assist Delta in developing their new systems and mitigate outages when they happen. An IT response team also must be developed in order to handle system failures and minimize damage. Operational protocols and training must be developed to enhance employee training programs, incident response plans, and customer communication. These plans and programs will not only help Delta mitigate IT outages, but also improve the customer experience. Overall, the implementation should take a total of 12 to 24 months, depending on the specific recommendation chosen. In order to have a successful implementation, Delta must go through 4 stages. Assessment and planning. Here, the company will identify vulnerabilities, redundancies, and determine necessary upgrades. Infrastructure and software updates. This step involves enhancing and upgrading various systems. Employee training and testing to make sure there is few operational errors and disruptions as possible. Full implementation and continuous monitoring to ensure long-term system reliability. Once the IT infrastructure plan is implemented, competitors will see the efficiency and reliability it provides for Delta. This will likely cause competitors to follow in Delta's footsteps and implement similar mitigation tactics. Not only will this improve the airline industry overall, but it will also secure Delta's place as a cutting edge airline that is an industry leader. I would now like to open the floor for any questions about the information discussed. Thank you.